Now it's time to take the sunroof out. Since the electrical system is disconnected and the battery's disconnected and everything's a mess, I'm going to power up the motor for the sunroof separately using this battery here. I can do that by just taking out the relays. And I'm going to put in 2 little terminals so I can make a connection in there. This is just a little dangerous because we don't have any fuses on this stuff, so you have to know what you're doing. So that sort of counts me out, but that's okay. We'll try it anyways. So that's that way. Okay, you see now I can make the sunroof go all the way up. I'm going to bring it down and then a little bit lower to release the latches inside. Now this is the early style sunroof motor, so it relies on a micro switch to stop it rather than a clutch. So if I go too much, I can actually break the gears inside. That happened a lot in these cars over the years because the micro switch would move and cause the motor to keep running after the sunroof stopped. It did a lot of damage. So now we'll get the sunroof out. Go ahead and unlatch it. I'll get this side, since you didn't. Okay, now the back will come up, and it just slides out of the front. This is a Saratoga top glass. We're going to put a regular fiberglass top in that belongs in there, but we'll keep this one for him in case he wants to use it. But that's how we get the sunroof out. All right, now we're going to take the wiper motor off of the rear glass. So we'll take this nasty, crusty old wiper blade off. I'm sure we'll be replacing that. Just a simple 10mm. Okay, and we'll just pull it through the glass gently so we don't chip the glass coming through. And these 2 little pins just poke right into the back of the hatch here. So we'll put this back together so we don't lose anything. If you would hold that, please. The plastic cap is still in good shape. However, we'll put that on first. Okay? Why don't you remind me? That's what you're here for. Got my back, right?
Yes.
Not very convincing. Okay. The next step is to remove the rear hatch. I'm going to have to disconnect the wiring to the third brake light, which is not the correct wire. I don't know why. And then we'll disconnect the wire for the wiper and take this wire harness with the rear hatch. So we'll start by taking the cover off for the third brake light and see what's in there for a connector, because this added wire is scaring me a little. Okay, well there it is. Well, that was easy. Yeah, somebody added connectors in here that aren't factory, but we can look into that another time when we're ready here. Now we're going to remove the struts that hold the back up. These aren't holding much because they're dead. There's no pressure on them anymore, but disconnect the wiring for the rear glass heater and pull a little pin. So rear defroster. I'm going to lower it down, take the bolts off the inside so we can remove the hatch. Down. Got it? Very good. Now we'll go inside and take the bolts off. We can take the hatch off the back of the car. So there are 2 bolts on either side that hold the hinge. With this inner panel off, there's access through here, but all this is coming off anyway, so that'll get done. These are 6mm Allen, and I can see them. There's a large washer plate we don't want to lose. It's got serrations in it, so when you tighten it, it locks the hatch just for an adjustment. So when you tighten it, it gets compressed and it won't move. These weren't very tight, which tells me maybe this has had some work done in the past. And there we go. Okay, now we can go outside, lift the hatch off, and store it temporarily. Okay, you ready? All right. Up. Okay. You got it?
Yeah. Oh, there's a wire.
Oh yeah, that was a wire that we forgot to get. Put it back.
Wait, wait.
Put it back. You can cut that. The wire I said I was going to get, I didn't get.
You didn't.
I didn't. All right. You ready? You got that side?
Yes.
Try this again. Second time's always the best thing.
Yeah.
Down gently, don't break it. Watch it. Careful. Okay, got it? So now we're going to take the sunroof deflector out. This one's hinge is broken. That one's probably going to break. This is a little support for the front goes in and it holds. There's a micro switch under here, so when the roof closes, it pushes on the switch and tells the motor assembly there that it is fully closed or open. This little tab goes in there, that comes off. And then one screw. And the micro switch just says 2 wires on it that clips into the hinge. Okay, you can go ahead and take the other hinge off over here. This one will get off after. Grab the screws so we don't lose them. Lose them already? You're fired. Good. And thank you very much.